Okay. It's the day that we've all been waiting for. Welcome, everybody, to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I am your host, and this is the place where we love football, South African football, African football, and then football in Europe every now and then, in the world, every now and then. But today we've got a very special presentation, as you will all know. If Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns, Banyana Style, UWC, any of those teams are playing, we are going to be live watching it together. And today we've got a special presentation of the Carling Knockout final. MAGESI FC, Fagu KSI, but Fagu KSI. UKSI has Faga. We finally, man. MAGESI versus Mamelodi Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns looking for their first non-league domestic trophy for a while. There's been that team, Yako Orlando, that has been hating on Mamelodi Sundowns' success and holding them back. But we do have the final Carling Black Label Knockout Cup. Carling Black Label. They don't even say lead your coach anymore. It's up for it all. We'll see if you guys are still Mamelodi Sundowns like that at the end of the game. Okay, so Sundowns versus MAGESI, we have just kicked off. Sundowns, of course, number 2 on the log. This is the comparison we're going to use. Number 2 on the log, 7 games, 6 wins, 1 loss. That is where MAGESI is sitting right now, and they try a really audacious shot just to show. Yay. Mbala, you can't be making a mistake so early. You cannot be making a mistake so early. It's at 6, guys. It's starting now. Oh, Sundowns on the other end. It's the hour, guys. Okay, comparisons. Mamelodi Sundowns number 2 in the log, 7 games played, 6 wins, 1 loss, 21 points. 18 points. What am I saying? What is going on here? 18 points. And then, of course, MAGESI is at number 11 with 6 points, 1 win, 3 draws, and 2 losses. In the last 5 games, they have 3 wins and 2 draws. Last time we saw MAGESI out was when they knocked Richards Bay out, 0-1. Win for MAGESI. Then Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, in their last 5 games, they have 4 wins and 1 loss. The 1 loss coming courtesy of Polokwane City. When you look at the starting lineups, we have Williams in goal, Kekana, Obas, Mvala, Motaung, Mudiba, mokwena. By the way, that's literally all Bafana players. Yeah? Literally all Bafana players. Williams, Kekana, Obas, Mvala, Motaung, Mudiba, mokwena, Alenda Ribeiro, Reyners, and Shalulile. Another Bafana player then, Reyners, and then also, I believe he's captain of the Namibian side, Ushalulile. Then for MAGESI, we have that man who Chipazedze. Willie Chipazedze. This tournament, he's been winning all of the men of the matches. To tell you what type of role he plays for MAGESI, you have Abrams, who played versus Mamelodi Sundowns last year in the Nedbank Cup for Tuks and looked really good. Gave Sundowns some tough moments there. Then you have Mokone, Lithonolo, you have Mzava. Then you have the other Mokone, John, Dapo, Mekua, Mashiko Kakora, Chirambadare, and Umakubu as the starting lineup for MAGESI. These teams haven't met before. Interesting enough, these teams haven't met before. So let's see what they're going to do. Okay, this is what I believe of this game. I believe that this game is going to come down to who can suffer more and who's the better hunter and who's the better survivor. MAGESI's defense is not a good defense. There's a reason why Chipazeze always gets man of the matches. Is because he literally saves this team. But they have an outrageous talent for taking damage. They take damage like no other team in the league. And it's not that nice damage that people have been saying. It's tum-tum. Things, Chipazeze is making saves. Things are hitting shots are hitting defenders and all of that stuff. Can they survive a Mamelodi Sundowns team that has more box entries, more shots, more chances, more attempts created, more everything? They've scored the most in the league, for example. Can they survive? Can that defense survive that type of onslaught? And then on the other end, MAGESI only needs two chances. MAGESI's conversion rate when playing against the run of play is so high. Those guys only need 2 chances and they'll score a goal, they'll score 2 goals. So that's the interesting thing about this game. What makes this game interesting is you've got a team that is used to being on the back foot. right? It's not a team that loves possession. It's not a team that even plays well, but they don't concede. They don't concede like that. Cheaper that comes through for them. Then you've got a team that has the most attack, so it's going to take them to their limit. And then on the other hand, you have a Sundowns defense that doesn't concede that many clear chances through Ronwen Williams, but they just need 1 or 2 chances to score. So that is going to be very interesting. The key to this game for me will be Reyners' positioning and how he's going to play with the Shaluli. Now, Reyners, when he plays with Matthews, he's used to running off of the outside and coming in like that, with Ribeiro playing the 10 and playing the ball in. If you look at the starting lineup at Mamelodi Sundowns, up front they have Reyners, who's meant to be on the right, but he's on the left now. Reyners, Shalulile, and Ribeiro. You're expecting Ribeiro to drop back in to the 10 position and play those magic passes he's been playing through to Reyners specifically for those goals to be scored. When it comes to MAGESI, they've got 2 ways to hit you. It's either they go wide, playing across and kill you from there. Abo Mokwena are very good at finding the ball from set pieces, from crosses when, after a corner. But then also there's that counter-attack that caught Pirates out, because Pirates had played with wing backs that leave. So when those wing backs left, it created space. And what MAGESI did was go very quickly on the counter and try and outnumber the Pirates players. So expect to see Abrams pushing up, expect to see Makubu being dangerous, and they're going to try to put that Sundowns defense into some weird situations, maybe 3v2s, things like that. What's also going to be very important is going to be the role that Obas is going to play. Obas has found a new form. Obas is playing the Kutsia role specifically, which is a deep-lying libero, a ball-playing CB who becomes a CDM at some cases. Very important for when they need to build up the ball. But can they withstand maybe a quick counter-attack when they only have 2 people back? Is it possible for them to do that? So let's see how this is going to play out. I know, close the door and go drink. Okay, sorry. I've got a 5-year-old who just walked in now. Okay, 6 minutes in. Interesting that this game is shaping up that MAGESI is attacking. They aren't afraid to attack. They're looking to play long balls into some of those side areas of Mamelodi Sundowns. Sundowns has already also launched their own attack up the left-hand side. Not necessarily the way that Sundowns plays normally, but we'll see how it pans out. Guys, betters, before I forget, the Panthers. What are we saying that this game is going to be?
The game has changed today. There's betting, all these people are emotional.
What are we saying, guys? I'm hearing people saying, Boma 5-0, Boma 6-0. Hey, I'm hearing fans of MAGESI or friends of MAGESI saying 1-0 to MAGESI or 2-1 to MAGESI. How are you guys betting this game? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, this defense, MAGESI, is the Tibang defense. Tibang defense. That's what they do. How long they can hold out, I don't know. I don't know how long they can hold out. But let's see what happens here. Nazo, pace. Yeah, pace back. Hey, shot. Oh, Chipe says there. Already. Guys, what did I tell you about this defense? What did I tell you about MAGESI's defense? It's not a defense that is strong. But Chipe Zedze always comes through for this team. The question, like I said, is going to be, how long can you hold on? Okay. Yes, Temba Tash is still injured. How much for the first goal? How much? Oh, what's on? I don't need a shocker here. Sundowns to win. My worry is 2.5 Atletico. Let's see. Oh, Sundowns got caught in the dark arts. Sundowns got caught in the dark arts. Mokwena is the master of the dark arts. Mokwena. Watch. There's this cutback action that always catches Magesi out. Uka. Oh, Chipezeze. Magesi, you can do it, says Usmanga. Bagani says, I come with stress to this game as my ticket is limping. Shem. Utava strong. Left-hand side is where Magesi is usually very strong, but Mudau proving why he's a Bafana player. I'm worried for Magesi because the more you open up, the more you give Mamelodi Sundowns space. And Sundowns love space. There's that white ball. Mamelodi Sundowns love space. One way to play versus Mamelodi Sundowns is it was something that we first saw in the SuperSport game, where they stayed in their structure. If you're playing a 4-3-2, 4-3-3, if you're playing a 4-2-3-1, you kind of wait. You stand back and you stay. And you allow Mamelodi Sundowns to have the ball at the back, and you kind of just shift with the game. So if they go left, you go left. If they go right, you go right. But you don't press. You don't do that. Then you sort of stay maybe a couple of steps deeper than you normally would, so that the Reynolds doesn't have space, and you try by all means to nullify Uribeiro. SuperSport did it well for a half a game, where they were waiting for Sundowns to frustrate Sundowns to the point where Sundowns had to play long balls into the midfield. And they would pick off those long balls and start playing. But then if you look at what Polokwane City did, Polokwane City as well, oh, Nkosiam, there's the goal. If you look at what Polokwane City did, they also frustrated Sundowns, sat back, tried to take Ribeiro out of the game, and then later on, Sundowns' greatest, if you want to take advantage of Sundowns, if you want to beat Sundowns, and I don't want to make it sound like it's easy, it's not easy, but if you want to beat Sundowns, you have to be patient up until the last 30 minutes. Sundowns at 60 minutes, 65 minutes, they start losing control of the ball. If you watch their games, Magesi looked good in their last 30 minutes, even though you could argue that Mamelodi Sundowns had done the job. Royal AM almost came back to make it 2-2 within the last 30 minutes of their game versus Sundowns after going, I believe it was 2-0 down. Chipazazzing, man, it's chipazazzing. You look at Kaizer Chiefs, the first game, not the 4-0, the first game, they almost made it back to 2-2 at the end. So if you look at Polokwane scored their goal, I think it was in the 82nd minute or something like that, or 87th minute. You have to hold on until then. Now, holding on is a whole nother story because Ashem is not simple. It's not something that's easy. But that's your best bet if you want your chance versus Sundowns. You'll have to wait until that time. And I think it's because Mangoba's philosophy is pressing the accelerator philosophy. And what happens is when he makes his subs, the subs are not control subs. The subs are, we still want to press you guys. So they push forward and they carry on playing. Like they still go risky. They still play as if they're trying to look for that first goal, which sometimes hurts them a little bit in terms of controlling the game. It becomes a ping pong tennis game. But Sundowns is just so good that does it really matter? Does it matter?
What does that matter?
Does it matter? Oh, Chipes, there's the guys. Aye, man. I Namia Chipes, there's the guys. Fun fact, Chipes is a Telkom knockout winner. Won it with Ibaroka. The coach, Clinton Larson, won it in 2012 when he beat Mamelodi Sundowns in the final with Bloem Celtic. So he's not new to the province. He's not new to the game, the final. He's not new to the opposition, right? So let's see. So far, what I've been impressed with Magesi is that a lot of teams come and play Sundowns, and because Sundowns is so good, you can't take it away from them. They're so good. They don't want to play. So if you look at Magesi, they're still committing 3 players up front. They're still trying very hard to hurt Mamelodi Sundowns. But I feel like the timer's ticking, man. The timer's ticking. Oh, nangu Ribeiro, mnikeze Ribeiro. Nangu Ribeiro, cheaper Zaze! Even before he saved it. Hi, guys! We're only 14 minutes in, and we're seeing a man of the match performance from Chipes. We're only 14 minutes in. Hi, guys. Magesi is going to punish us, mark my words, says Q-Boy. Why we can't score, says Q-Boy. Yo, this keeper, yo, Chipes doing what I said he should do. Hi, Chipes. Fossil's finest, Viom Kulu, Umakubo. Tata screen, guys, Tata scream, Tata scream, Tata scream, Tata scream. Yeah. I also want to chip his ass, man, in the lives today. I want to chip his ass and get 60,000 likes. So please tap the screen. It is free. And also, kupari gift, guys. Why listening chikari gift? YouTube, the guys watching on YouTube. Super chatnyana, something. Okay, let's see. Chip is doing what he said to do. This guy is the top keeper, says Agent. Sundowns, the Telkom knockout winner as well, when they humbled Compella. Blessing says, Joe, cheapers there. I'm as cheap as guys. Aye. Anmazi, man. Anmazi. Can we talk a little bit about how Carling and the PSL did not... this game doesn't feel like it was marketed. It doesn't feel like it was marketed. Gustavo says certain clubs will know how it's done today. Do you guys really think that Magesi has a chance to beat Imam Lisa? Oh, Papizo Twani. Man, those were players. You see, when you see those guys, what Papizo Twani? Shame. You must leave them alone. Okay? Here comes Sundowns again. I'm telling you, guys, I'm telling you, Magesi are the kings of suffering. They take damage. The only thing you can ask Sundowns to do is to try and inflict as much damage as they can, more than everybody else has been inflicting. But this is a Magesi game. One of the way they're playing now, this is a Magesi game. Chippers doesn't saving, Chippers doesn't save. Chigi, they score a goal against a run of play, and everybody wonders what the hell is going on. Not that they're going to do it here. I think Sundowns has to just overwhelm them. But this is the Magesi type game. I even told you that the defense is not even that good. The defense is not even that good. They concede crazy chances. OT Sundowns is winning anyway, says Papa Khosi. Last number, Ginger, says Sugar Spice. Once Sundowns scores, Chippers will feel the pressure and his defense will open up. That's true. Fananom, you make a very good point. If Sundowns can break them, I think when game plan goes out the window, Sundowns stands to benefit. So again, it's about getting the goal. It's about getting the goal, because even psychologically, how many times can Chippers save something before you guys also start thinking, yeah, what do we have to do today? What do we have to do today? Lomuntu. He doesn't want a goal to go in. He doesn't want a shot to go in. Hey. If the goalkeeper was Ntwari, I'm sure Sundowns would have scored 3, but hey, Mar. Hey, Kasi Chippy. Chiefs are out of office. We'll be back in office on the 27th of November. Please leave us alone. They'll run out of steam second half, says Gustavo. Hey, Chippers says, Chippers says, here's the goal. You have to score. Where's Abrams? I don't know why. What? Hi, man. Mara. Why is that? Rev. Rev. Mufekati, Rev. Aubrey. From this point on, all of my attacks would go to Aubrey. You have to. Leave us alone, please. Mudiba is off today, says Gustavo. Oh, for khoza, man. Play it short, then put it into the box. You know what you guys do, man. Play it short and put it into the box. You shouldn't have gone directly. 19 minutes in, it is 0-0. Tatan scream, guys. Tatan scream, please. Can't watch your man run past you. Reynolds, get on your bike, boy. Reynolds, get on your bike, boy. Okay, let's see. He's VM Kulu. Makubo Foslas's finest, says Sugar Spice. 1-0 to Magesi, says Rulani. We'll see. Gustavo says he's losing a lot of balls on his feet. Ask Palentona. Oh, Fosloras is trend, Baba. I guess I can claim Fosloras since we're team. So I guess we're close enough. Sundowns is crossing balls. Sundowns is crossing balls. Mara, the formula for Magesi is simple. Go wide and cut it back. Don't cross. Find ways to cut it back. Because who are you crossing to? Sundowns doesn't play crosses. Find the byline, Aubrey. Find the byline. Don't put it in with a normal cross. Find the byline. Otebza, chipazeze. Chipazeze is even making my stuff Chipazeze here. Why is Chipazeze making my system Chipazeze as well? I have to pull out. No. I've never seen someone telling 1 hour to from goalkeeper. How many Debza? That's Debza's third shot, isn't it? Isn't that Debza's third shot? Oh, Chipazeze. Guys. Too much. Arsenal 2-0. Thank you, Talibak. Thank you for the highlight. 2-0 Arsenal. Let's go. Chipazeze will need to change gloves. First half, gloves half time. Debza will finish them. We'll see. How long can they survive? That's the only question you need to ask. How long can they survive? Mokwena, forward press, La Prasa. You want to press Sundowns? Mudau, give it to Ribeiro. Give it to Ribeiro now while there's no one there. Mokwena, Chipazeze. Then he's gonna lie down. Thank you, Chipazeze. No, guys. I think Chipazeze is becoming my new favorite PSL player. Not like this. Not like this. How old is Chipazeze? I'm not sure. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. I know that he's a journeyman. He's been around. But let me see his age. Elvis Chipazeze. More about Chipazeze. He's 34. Oh, there it is. He's 34. Knockout games played 4, conceded 3. Reyners is not Sundowns material, says Tyler. Chivas says, continue from Tema. I mean, I'm from... Oh, Samzumbe. Oh, Chivas, Samzumbe. I'm Sahlale Tema, but that's where I'm from, man. Ekitol, that's a complex. Debza's on form. Chipazeze the king of wasting time. Better than Tuare. Guys, leave us alone, guys. Handle your business. Agent, Mamelodi Sundowns already has a top keeper to deal with right now. Don't focus on other people's keepers. Focus here, man. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hey, yay, yay. Ungachiki, boy. Ungachiki. No, Williams is also active, guys. Williams is also active. Very risky. That was so risky. No, Williams is also risky. Williams is also very, very active. I thought you're from Kukune. I'm from Kukune, me. What am I doing cause Kukune? Chipazese is on fire, says Goodman. Yeah, Goodman. Hi, Mangoba, calm down, Mangoba. Calm down, man. Oh, calm down. I really hope Chiefs management is watching because Chipazese is a need. Rulani, you guys want to sign everyone, eh? You guys want everyone, Kone Churena. You can't get everyone. Magesi came here to defend. No, Tyler, this is the normal game. This is the normal game. Rarely does Imakesi dominate a game. They don't dominate games. They survive. Like I said, they survive. The only game where they came out full force and actually dominated a part of a game was versus Pirates. But for the most part, if you look at some of those previous games, bekunzima. Hey. Guys, am I misreading the game when I say that Sundowns midfield doesn't look intact? They're too far apart. And maybe having Allende be the all-saver, moving all the way around, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't know how you guys... I feel like Sundowns is winning the first ball, for example, when Magesi plays it long and it gets to about the halfway line. But there's no one really there to pick it up. And it's unlike Sundowns, man, to have that type of performance. Let me give you an example. I want to give you an example about Imakesi and how this is their game. Oh, this is their game. In their last game versus Richards Bay, they had 5 shots and 3 on target. They won 1-0, right? Richards Bay had 14 shots with 7 on target. This is a suffering team. It's a suffering team. It's that boxer that man, you hit and you hit and you hit, and you're like, hi man, what's happening here? And you can't get anything from him. That's what this team is. I want to give you another one. Can I show you another one? In the game before Richards Bay, they played TS Galaxy. They had 4 shots, 1 on target. So remember what I said. They're a team that needs 1 or 2 chances, and they'll score 1 or 2 goals, right? 4 chances, 1 shot on target, and then that's the goal that they got from Mokwena. TS Galaxy had 15 attempts with 4 on target. So it tells you that this is a team that gives up chances. Possession, they had 36% possession versus ETS Galaxy. 36% possession. So it's not that they're coming here to defend. They're coming here to play Magesi football. Versus Richards Bay, they had 39% possession. This is not a team that plays football. They're not here to play football. They're not here to play football. Now, will it work versus Sundowns? I don't think so. But Sundowns needs to keep creating chances and keep creating chances. 1 chance, 1 goal. 1 chance, 1 goal, Roland. Most part, they've been winning by luck. We penalties like Ziachiwa Sundowns. Really? Okay, let's see. What kind of football do you want? That midfield is solo overs is key. No. But the play, Tyler. The play. Especially when they've lost the ball. They've been very sloppy. Tebs and Mudiba playing double 8. Any player who excels in a match against Sundowns, Kaizer Chiefs will want him. There are no surprises on the lineup, so it was easy to plan, but not easy to play against them. Mokwena and Obas, they are yeah, Sugar Spice, man. In the middle there, they're losing something, and it's costing them counter-attacking opportunities. Ref. Oh. You're correct. It's short CDM. He connects nicely. Obas hasn't connected well with the forwards. Safa and Win says crazy T. Kumgani says Guchipa says if a goalkeeper wins 3 men of the matches, just no. The last 7 games, Makesi's average ball possession is 30. Yeah, those guys don't care. They don't care for the ball. Makesi doesn't care for dominating games. Got OT9, we're promoting nothing. They're not here to play football. No. I'm not promoting. I'm analyzing. So I was responding to the matter. Utayla spoke about it. I said at the beginning of this thing that this is going to come down to who can survive and who can hunt better. So hunting from Mamelodi Sundowns means that the volume of shots and attacks that they need to put on Magesi to break them has to be very high. And I trust Mamelodi Sundowns because they've had more balls. Up to this point, Mamelodi Sundowns is under Umangoba, scores more goals, they've got more box entries. So it's all about a matter of time. But Magesi is strong in taking damage. The thing that Sundowns has to look out for is the odd set play that they get a goal from, or if they get too excited trying to get the goal and they get hit with the counter, because Magesi's other strength is 1 shot, 1 goal. 1 shot, 1 goal. Magesi fans, where you says Lulu, come 60 minutes, Sundowns will crush Magesi. Obas make it double yellow card today if they don't stop him. Says Kumkani. Papako says Downs must sign Dudley, will do the thinking for the midfielders. Here's another stat. Coach Mangoba has never beaten Coach Larson. Yeah, Kumkani is coming with the stats. Kumkani is coming with the stats. We had an interesting conversation on the normal show, Monday to Thursday at 7 p.m. We had an interesting conversation on Thursday speaking about this game. And what I was trying to find out is what type of headspace are the coaches in? Teams aside, where are the coaches sitting with all of this? Because Clinton Larson has been in the wilderness for a while, comes back to the PSL. He then takes his Magesi team to a final of a trophy that he's won before. Does he come into this game thinking, we can win this, I can win this, I have to win this, I'm going to prove a point? Then you have Umangoba, who the last time Mamelodi Sundowns won a non-league trophy, a non-league local trophy, was when he was the co-head coach. And now he's sitting in a place where he may not be the most popular Mamelodi Sundowns coach, right, up to this point. And it feels like money has to earn people's trust. I don't know why, but it feels that way. Does he also come into this game thinking differently? How do the coaches approach this? I think that was an interesting conversation that we had on that. Superzeza on fire. Magesi needs 1 chance to convert. Magesi has no structure. There's no flow to football. Isaparo. Bad team, bad defense. They know how to suffer. They know how to suffer. My disdain for Shalulile grows with each ball he receives unbalanced. Hey, Sir, tell me this. Tell me this. How much is Shalulile going to hurt Reyners? What do you think? I'm just putting it out there. He might not be hurting Reyners, but how much do you think he hurts Reyners? And how much do you think Mamelodi Sundowns' inability to hold the ball properly in the middle after winning it back is hurting the ability of Ribeiro to counter? Because it's kind of weird that the ball hasn't been played through Ribeiro. They've been going wide and crossing. Cut it back. Cut it back. Cut it back. That's Magesi's weakness. Don't cross it, man. Ow. Nani nakata back gangaga? Or maybe kufuna salesman, man, in the 10. Yeah, Aubrey, go. I mean, not Aubrey, Mudau, go. You should have given it to him. You should have given it to him. They're forcing you guys to go wide uncomfortably. Yo, give it to him so he's got space. No, don't cross it. Use the space. Thank you. No, push in, man Mudau. Push in. Come on. I guess the MAGESI analysis was on that laptop number 5. Kwaku Morocco. Ribeiro is so disappointing today, says Tyler. How are you doing, Steph? Oh, broadcaster, media member, Steph. But I love it when we win. Steph, I saw you taking photos of Bafana players. You were in the media briefings, broadcaster. But you must plug us, Steph. You must plug us. Okay, here comes. Ow. Someone needs someone to dance in the middle of the pitch. I bet you wish you had a Tito. False 9 from Rainers. I don't like him in false 9, Siapara. I don't like him there. Why don't the numbers get into the box when the Sundowns player gets the ball, says Bongani. Siapara, they're forcing Rainers to go wide. Yeah, they are uncomfortably wide. I need to fix this exposure thing. Nazo, make the run, Shasha. That's what you need to start doing, man. Faster. There we go. Simple, riding. Reina's 1-0. Simple, man. Stop taking him wide. Get quicker on your counter-attacks so that you can put Reina's into the space that he loves. Don't wait to get to the byline or hold the ball too long. It's simple riding, man. Anyway, Mamelodi Sundowns, 1-0 versus MAGESI. How? Let me just update the score, eh? Now, okay, excited. Thank you. Why would you wish for Tito instead of Zwane? I can say, I can remove Zwane. It's like I was dreaming, honestly. Yes, Steph. No, we must go. We must push. Love it. You must hold Cape Town down. It must be your territory. Oh, now it's going to open up. MAGESI needs to make it boring. They need to make it boring for up until halftime. They need to make it boring. Stay in your positions. Don't be too exciting. The last thing you want to do is go in 2-0 versus this Mamelodi Sundowns team into halftime. Guys, at halftime, as you know, it's an interactive show. So if you're following me, there's a button at the bottom of the screen you can press that says multi-guest. And at halftime, I'll let in some people to analyze what they're seeing in the game and tell me what they're thinking. And then if we can get to 25K likes, then I'll keep it open in the second half and everybody can jump in and give me a minute of how you are feeling about this particular game. So 25K likes, guys. Tap the screen. We're trying to get to 60K, guys. 60K likes. 37 minutes in, it is 1-0 to Mamelodi Sundowns through that man, Ikram Reynaz. OT with a ticketless straight win vandaag. I'm not ticket. The only thing I betcha is my wife. It's like I was dreaming, honestly. Take out Reynaz. Tyler, take him out for what? Ribeiro can turn it up anytime. Never be worried about him. Sundowns have won. It's been coming. Who said Reynaz is not a Downs player? Sundowns fans, don't forget. Whoever said it in the comments. Mr. Maluleke. Who's Mr. Maluleke? What is Mr. Maluleke? Bito akawadlala mole. Kings Barca akawadlala mole. Number 4. Marana Pencha Kuman in the beginning, remember? Friends of MAGESI will claim it as offside. Does this mean the game is finished now because Magesi usually scores first and defend the whole day? I'm not sure. That's why I'm like, the reply from Magesi is going to be interesting. If you try and go for the game, you open up a little bit more, and Ribeiro is going to chance on you. He's going to create so many chances from that. The best bet, I think, for Magesi, again, try by all means to hold on up to about the 60th minute and go from there, because Sundowns is usually a little bit poor in those times. It's game over. Fix your scoreboard. Oh, hey, sorry. Thank you, surprise. Near move. Obas is growing a different attitude. Yes, there's Kumkasi. Guys, there's no offside. The linesman is not make sure, says Lux. Reynas is offside, but no VAR here, so I guess it's a goal. You can't sub Reynas, says Kumkani. Champagne pass from Brazil. Magesi equalizer coming. Sundowns might score 2. Should have played the ball up. You should have played the ball up. You should have played the ball up. Magesi counter. Magesi counter. Why did you try hold that ball? Come on. Get up. I don't like where Reynas is. I really don't like where Reynas is. If anything, maybe Shalulile should be standing there, but to have Reynas, it never works. You saw where he was positioned for that goal. You can't have Reynas not on one of the between that space, in that space between the left and the right centre back and the right back. Seeing him run in the middle, it doesn't make sense to me. Here's the Chiefs and Paris fans will say it's offside Bele. What's the game plan here for Magesi? Tyler, I don't know. I think they're going to try catch them on transition, but here's the thing. Mamelodi Sundowns right now is in a very strong position. And they're in a very strong position because they don't need to attack that hard anymore. So now you're going to see the other half of Sundowns come in, where Aboronwen and those guys can really just soak up the pressure, play the ball a little bit there at the back, pass it around, wait for Magesi. Because now Magesi has to come at Sundowns at some point in this game. They have to. So when they do that, that's going to then trigger your counters with Ribeiro and Shaluli and Reynas. So they're in a catch-22. I say make it boring until the second half. You'll come with a new plan for second half, honestly. "42 minutes in, it is 1-0 to Mamelodi Sundowns. They're leading in Magesi. Reynas is the goal poacher. Ribeiro will definitely serve him. How are you doing, Khanye? Khanye FC? Great analysis there by OT. They'll have to put in Matthews. Is Matthews here? Matthews is injured, remember? That's why Shalulile is played. If this game was straight Matthews, Reynas, and Ribeiro up front, Hashem. I'm sorry. You see, they don't mind holding it like this. They should take some back to Ronren just to have some game time there. Okay, let's see the whole Magesi team behind the ball. No, just get to halftime. Yeah, Sugar Spice Matthews understand. Yeah, just get to halftime. Honestly, that's all you need to do right now. If you try and chase a game, you will get punished. You will get punished. Guys, I'm sorry about my lighting, man. It keeps doing this thing when I look away. I think it's just my camera. I think I changed the setting by mistake there when it was broken. Watch. Williams, put it down and play, boy. Okay. You can do that too. Nazo. Look for Ribeiro. Look for Ribeiro. Look at that pass. That pass is so unorganized by Imakes. It's so unorganized. Don't go fetch the ball. Don't go fetch the ball, buddy. Yo, ke monkey, ke kakora. But it's a spite wena. Does he miss him that much? Kakora, unnecessary yellow card, buddy. Unnecessary yellow card. Hey, Magesi, they're playing Bafana right now. Says Tyler. Chippers, this is wasting time, says Musa. But we know Magesi, second half, they will be more open. The Grace says true, 3 minutes left. If they can hold on. Chippers, this is really trying. The forwards need to do something. Obas is tired. They're coming hard at him. He had to cool down the game. Karate Kid. Lucas Yalaz, man. Lucas Yalaz. Especially when he's not under pressure. Ow, Aubrey. Let's see if Aubrey can score. 1 minute added on. We are going to go to halftime. Remember, halftime, I'm going to let in 5 people and we're going to have a conversation about what we're seeing here, what we have seen from the first half. Remember, you have to be following me on TikTok in order to join in. You have to follow me on TikTok to join in. And then, yeah, but bottom of your screen, there's a button that says multi-guest. You click on that button, and then you can jump in and have a convo with me. If you can get to 25K likes, which we're very close to, I'll keep it going for the second half, and everybody will be able to jump in and tell me a little bit about what they're thinking and what they're seeing from the game. I'll give you a minute to just break down the game for me as it goes along. But we are pretty much done. This should be the last action of the game, if we're being 100% honest here. Oh, have they stopped it? Okay. Let me just fix my stats. Let me just fix my thingy here. Make sure my graphics are fine. And then we can go. Okay. Evan, what's going on here now? Come on. Agent, how are you, my brother? Welcome to the show.
I'm good, man. How are you?
Hi, man. I was enjoying the cheapest. There's the show, but it had to end at some point. Agent, tell me about the first half. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, no, it was the cheapest as a show, but looks like the difference between my guess and Chiefs is cheapest as a share.
Re tlogeleng. Ra praya ko na churena, agent, man.
No, I'm just saying, but interesting game. Certainly not the tactic that I was expecting from Magesi. I thought they'll sit a bit back, they want to play for their chances, but they've been, I won't say pound for pound, but they've been trying, they've been pushing numbers up, they've been doing some stuff, so kind of, they've been playing the Magesi way, they didn't change it for the final. I think that's one thing that you can give them for, but coming to this national team, I think we have to ask, is Magesi better than Nigeria? Because wow, this is abuse. This is abuse, But I want to touch on one player,
Okay.
Reyners. Besides the goal, take away the goal. The placement, yeah, 6 man, take away the goal, But this guy's improved. He's basically a winger. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe it's because I've been defending him for too long, but I don't know if I'm the only one who's seeing improvement in Sundowns players. Reyners is massively improved. Also Shalulile, and Sundowns players pitched up, I don't know, except Umapos is the one who's a bit sluggish, but you can see the seriousness in Sundowns players, and that's something that I like, And Ribeiro Shem, I think he has what they call telekinesis, that which he phantoms in his mind, Shem, he executes. But thank you, man. I'm brilliant first half, can't complain, man.
I wanna speak to you about the Sundowns midfield. They looked a little bit disjointed, especially out of possession. Even when they won back that ball, you're lacking that pace. Is it something that Coach Mangoba has been complaining about the pace of the team? Are we going to see a faster Sundowns in the second half? Do you think that it hurt them, that they couldn't hit them as quickly as normal? Did that leave Reyners out of position, etc.?
Yeah, I think we've been seeing a lot of the balls not coming out. Sometimes they do come off, but they quickly recuperate. So it's difficult to play the so-called Mangoba ball, the over-the-top ball when the team is sitting back. So you have to play the true shining piano. So I think we went back to that. And yes, the final pass. You see that pass that by Ribeiro. That's what we want. More of them. I think we lacked what Coach Kanu would call forced penetration. So I think we lacked those forced penetration. I think we were trying to shoot from outside the box, and the more you shoot outside the box, the more you are giving a guy like Chippers a chance.
Okay.
So yeah, man. But I think we would see much more forced penetration in the second half.
Let me go to ASAP Shambe.
Forced penetration.
Let me go to ASAP Shambe. ASAP, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Utsinira, Mr. Oti.
Mina ngimnandi, man. Ngimnandi. ASAP, 1-0 half time. How do you feel about the first half?
Askisi njami ngikhoshina yakho ngizwile mara ngivele ngacabanga le advert yakho la uvela uthi hey it's the black label friend. Hide. It's an okay first half. Uthi can't really say there's much to write about. I'm a bit disappointed at the intensity.
Okay.
I would have loved to see us Sbanyathele man on the highway and just bulldoze them over. Especially because we know we bazohlala back and wait for us to attack and then buzz again with that counter, but the counter is because we have a super keeper which on. I'm so distracted by my movement. I'm so distracted by how he receives the ball that it's forbidding me from really appreciating the game.
Yeah.
I really feel like Sundowns is a better team without Ushalulile. It feels like that he sometimes gets in Reyners' way, even though Reyners is Basana Gumfaga wide, but it sometimes feels like he gets in Reyners' way, or because he's also still in that phase where he's trying so hard and trying to overcompensate. There are balls where he should let go because Reyners is right behind him, but he will force and try to shoot that ball. He's not in the best position to receive that ball, or nor is he balanced enough to take that shot. But, I guess he's still fighting for his place in his team, because once Matthews comes back, then is questionable. But more than anything, I'm happy with we're leading. I'd like to see some intensity from Magesi to give some pushback so that it forces us as well to up our game. I'd like to see a good final. I don't want to see a boring final, more than anything.
How should Magesi approach the second half?
Indaba yokuhlala back ngeke isaspana manje. Sitting back won't work. I feel like they need to nabo play ibola labo, even though ibola labo is primarily counter, but because you're already 1-0 down, and this is a final. You have nothing to lose, so give it all you have, Clinton Larson, so unless he wants that to change today, he needs to go on the front foot second half.
Okay. I just want to highlight some stats. Mamelodi Sundowns has 6 attempts, 4 on target, while Magesi has 0-0. Let me go to Kumo. Kumo, welcome to the show.
How are you? How's everyone doing?
Man.
Including spirits. Why
are you addressing the GNU? Tlogela GNU, man. Kuba, 1-0. How do you feel about this game?
I was something no address. I get no bits but 30%, 25%. Well, I it's when I injure hager. So yeah, I gave me on give me a mbora. Can someone please remind my guys what this is a cup final?
Yeah.
Cup final. There's no it's fine. You understand or they play their low blocks, it's their game. It has worked for one against Bopere. They actually against the Nazarena teams. And they think we are like them. Ne? Eh? Imagine coming to this game thinking you're your best player goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Best player goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You're gonna defend. But you know what I like about Sundowns? As much as like Lindsay were frustrated, we are able to actually find those key passes second to got this pass or thing, and guys, this guy cheap as is, I don't wanna use this word but overrated. If we're being honest, the shots that he faced like they were central.
Yeah.
They were central. It's totally now like anyone can make those shots. Now you're gonna praise him. Let me find 100,000. Yo, like this reminds me of ka tournament AFCON where Baron Wabali number 1 o tla Dubai o tlo EPL. La bona marteditse mara nna tlhaloganyo and always ke ma Chiefs. Wa bona na man game e mbola gore there's only one team that came to play and it is down to
Yeah.
bona kana o la reng stone go o lo go ntwena wa go Ghana or tla kae are they came here for an excursion. She like a trip.
Marakumo, do you not give them credit? Because there was another team that was, I think, 2 or 3 nil down at this point because they came to play. Magesi, Shapile, low block, they've only conceded 1 goal. Isn't that a good thing going into the second half?
I want to credit the game for the team. But no, I wanna. It's fine. I understand. They're trying the low block, and right now, I don't like you have to attack as much as you defend as well. I mean, like, what is your chance? Are you gonna hope for this guy to concede less? That's not how you win. But what you win by scoring? Our keeper, let me like a show no to muzzle pool. One style. Man, final guys. Let's just do something.
Guys, just by the way, look on your screens. This is what I mean when I speak about Springbok marketing. It's a PSL game. Look at the marketing. Look at what you're looking at right now and what they're talking about. But anyway, let me not go there. Okay, let's see. Gustavo.
Sure, OT.
Welcome.
Welcome. Energy pants over.
Oh, man, must see, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I will give Magesi credit for the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
First 30 minutes, and we saw them starting to crumble as the game went by,
Yeah.
They were defensively good. They managed to shut down the center. And people are complaining about Ribeiro. Hey, why is he? Oh, this guy, man, Renas. Why is he playing like this today? No, it's because there are no channels for him to operate. That defensive discipline of Magesi, being able to just hold their ground, force Sundowns wide, force them to play through Mudiba, force them to play through Muta, force them to put in crosses. I think they did good for the first 30 minutes, and we saw once they started to attack, now things are starting to crumble.
Yeah.
Downs, and we know how Magesi goes at teams. They try to push Ulontuzan. Is it John Mokone? Yeah, it's John Mokone.
Yeah.
Mokone. Or they try to push Abrams, to go high up the pitch. So the moment they did that, Abrams was out of position. Ribeiro tried playing outside the foot pass, but was intercepted by Ulontuzan Mokone.
Yeah.
There was that moment. Then beautiful pass by Mbala. Beautiful pass by Mbala. Great awareness by Mbala. just to play the ball straight to Ulontuzana, Uripero. Beautiful. And we know what happened after that. You know, the opening was there and the structure was there. We found Ripero found himself in the middle of the park. Shalwila was wide. This guy Reyners was wide. You know, managed to pick out Reyners. That finish, man. Composed finish by Reyners. And Agent is right. Reyners is improving. How good is Reyners on the ball?
Yeah.
The passes he makes, the decisions he makes as a wing. How good are those decisions? Being able to switch the ball from his side straight to Motaung without playing it safe. We've never seen that from Reyners. Yeah, first touch, I'm shy, but after he gets the ball, the decision is great. No, Shalwili the same thing. The first touch, I'm shy, they stumble, but once they have the ball on their feet, they're able to look up and they're able to pick out the right passes. That's what I'm seeing from the guys. You know, so decisions making Lontuzana Reyners. In the box, his crosses good from the boy, great improvement, you know, and his runs from in behind, excellent.
So then tell me, very quickly, how does MAGESI come into the second half? Because 0-0, 1-0, no 0-0 in a cup final.
It's tough. Because they tried pressing Sundowns. There was at one moment where they tried pressing Sundowns. We saw what happened. How quickly Sundowns came out of that. You know, so it's gonna be difficult for me to say they must press Sundowns, go at Sundowns. But I think they must push on the Abraham side. One of the central midfielders must cover that right back position. They must try pushing Adams and Makubu on that right hand side. You know, Mudiba's on a yellow. That's Modiba looks shaky today. You know, even when he has the ball, he looks shaky.
Yeah.
So take the game to the side, that right hand side, push up Adams to that side, and Makubu push them up, and let Makubu pull Umval and Adams pull his Modiba. That's the only way they can recover from this and take the game to Sundowns. Otherwise, them being defensively also works. You know, it has been working as long as they are disciplined, because there was no structure by the last 15 minutes or last 20 minutes. It was not defensive structure.
Yeah.
You know, everything was all over the place.
Okay. Let me just squeeze in the Sugar Spice. Sugar Spice!
Kai.
Uskipani unjani ngapha?
Ngimnandi mfana. Sundowns is strong. Yeah, mfana. Yabona uRibeiro, mamela. Yabona intwana yami ibheke, intwana yami bayibonile ukuthi yazini. Idlalela Motaung isize la Motaung.
Yeah.
Beka the way umfana. Phela umfana usiyamaqeda ukuyipress. Direct pass. And upona ukuthi neMAGESI ayihlakanipha. iMAGESI angifuna ukutshela amanga namanje kahle kahle the difference between the two teams saso cheap ezeze. Kahle kahle ngabe la i3 or.
Yeah.
And nakhona uGustavo ukhuluma enye into yokuthi wonke lamabhola labe babawashaya. uChippies babawashaya straight. Abakamzami kufa post or kuphi. But yona iMAGESI angifuna ukutshela amanga. Yabona le wedlala ngakhona kanje. Sundowns zobashaya 4.
Manje bawina njani? Mina ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi bayenzeni kule second half if bafuna ukubuya.
No. Abana plan. Iplan alikho la. There's no way bangabuya.
Yeah.
There's no way bangabuya. At least this party. Yeah. Yeah. Mngani wami azini angeke basabuya labantu laba, it's fine, kulungile, akenzakala intando kaNkulunkulu manje.
Yeah. Okay, then lithi ukubuze. Le game iphela njani ke? Kwi-1-0 manje.
Le game le.
Yeah.
Le game iphela nga-3. Sundowns ukora 2 goals. Yeah, 3-0.
Okay. Nali. Almost there by Sundowns. Okay.
Comment,
Very quickly.
comment. Yeah, I'm not happy with how Ribeiro has been playing actually. I forgot to make that point. He's playing way out wide. You know?
Yes.
We want Ribeiro in the middle. You know?
Yes.
Why is he taking outside? And the moment he got inside, that's why we able to get the chance and score. You know, so I think he needs to move inside more. You know, but yeah, thanks, brother.
Isn't that the goal that you scored? The goal that you scored was him coming inside, Reyners making a certain run that he hasn't been making all game long. Isn't that it?
that's how Sundowns play. We play with Reyners out wide, who converts into a striker. Ribeiro, people think he's a winger or whatever, but he plays as a 10. That's how Mangola plays his ball, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of worried when I saw him playing out wide. So yeah, I hope Mangola fixes that, you know. But yeah, and on my case, I think we have to be careful with this team because I see people are predicting higher scores. I'm not sure if we will get those high scores, you know, because I think we need a second goal because this team can come back. Remember, this is a team that doesn't need chances.
Yeah.
It just needs one chance. And Sundowns, 68th minute, 75th minute, the intensity drops.
Agent. As you were saying it, Magesi makes it 1-1.
You see? See? Exactly.
As you were saying it.
It's not rocket science.
Yo.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let me go and watch the game proper
Okay,
now. But
okay,
it's not
okay.
rocket science, you know. And like I said, this team, it wouldn't need another chance. It just needs another chance, just one chance. You know, so you have to be careful and also compare our chances. Yeah, cheers, man.
No, sharp, agent. There's the goal. What did I say? White channel, cross in, they finish the ball. There we go. 1-0. Magesi versus Mamelodi Sundowns. They pressed them, they won the ball up high, they played it out wide, they crossed it in, and now it's 1-1. Just like that. I just need a second. Yeah. Ow, Kakora, Pepino. Never what happened, guys. Never what happened. You guys are behind, man. You guys are behind. Yo. I know. GNU. I know exactly how the GNU was feeling.
Guys, ngiyile like bengikhumbulile like I want to say rock cause being heard but I'm back.
The GNU versus Mamelodi Sundowns was hurting. Was hurting. And now they are back. GNU, friends of Magesi. I'm sure people are very, very, very happy on that side. But just like that, Magesi finds itself back in the game. It's back to 1-1. And when it goes back to 1-1, do you know what that means? That means that the stakes are back to 0-0. That means that Sundowns can't do... they're pressing. Sundowns can't just do possession for the sake of possession anymore. It means that Magesi might be able to possess this game and have him play a big role in the rest of this game. They're no longer under the same pressure that they were under when they had gone 1-0 down. Here comes Magesi again. It is 1-0. They should be careful and wary of a Ribeiro counter here. If Ribeiro can finally play centrally. But let me see who's here. Zwat, welcome to the show. How are you?
How are you?
Hey, you were watching a game, Chief.
We are friends of Magesi.
What do you think of this game now, Zwat? I know when you requested it was a different situation.
Yeah, it's just showing that the talk that they had during halftime, Magesi it worked. So they're not defending as much now, but they're more attacking. The very same way they scored against Chiefs is the very same way they scored here. So I'm noticing a pattern with this Magesi team.
I think it's the same way they scored versus one of Richard's Beautiers Galaxy, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
So that's how they score most of their goals, from the right, the long ball to Chirambandare, then it goes into the box. But they should be careful as well, because they're now going to gain the confidence, start attacking, and can be caught on a counter-attack. But yeah, it's football.
So then, okay, but I want to ask you, Zod, both teams, from this point on, how do they play this game? 1-1.
Mamelodi Sundowns, I think they're gonna
Zot?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. There we go.
So I was saying, I think the problem with Mamelodi Sundowns is when they came back from halftime, they started playing the back three, which was giving Magesi the time to the space on the wide areas of the field. So Mamelodi Sundowns play the ball. They're opportunity team, like you said. So just wait for that moment, knock the ball, but also creating opportunities. Magesi will open up. For Magesi, pack the bus, Chief. Let's have a Baroka FC again. Pack the bus, but you can't pack the bus against Mamelodi Sundowns the whole entire.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
It's a thing of pack the bus, but try to catch them on a counter attack, because that's what they were trying to do in the first half. But Mamelodi Sundowns was not giving them the opportunity to.
Yeah.
So now they are, because they are all going forward. You can then catch them on the counter attack. Yeah, man. I think it's going to be an interesting game to watch going on forward. And Magesi, just give Mamelodi Sundowns space on the wide side of the field, not allowing them to come in the middle, because that's where they are more dangerous. Because with the crosses, they are not dangerous. They've not been scoring those goals through the crosses and stuff. So I think that's what they should do.
No, Zot, thank you so much. Yellow card for Umrau, who for no reason tried the hand of God. For no reason tried the hand of God, and now he's got himself a yellow card.
Diego Maradona.
I just want to highlight something before I let Tyler in. It is the final of the CAF Women's Champions League. Steph is letting us know there. It's ASFAR versus TP Mazembe. So apparently TP Mazembe had a penalty. I believe they're leading. So that is an interesting game as well. Let me bring in to Tyler. Tyler, it is 1-1. It is 1-1. Very different game now. How do you feel about it? Tyler? Oh, there we go.
What? I think you. Hello, OT, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you sound far away.
Can you hear me now?
Just get a little bit louder, but while I get you louder,
Guys, like I want to rock, cause being heard, but I'm back.
Being heard, and now I'm back, man.
No, I'm okay, OT. Okay. I got you celebrating that goal, OT. After that goal, you play that thing.
Oh, I get a bit. The GNU was hurting.
Hey, Chen is gonna kill us. No, OT, man. I think you were right about these guys. I realized I didn't actually watch a lot of their games because I was asking myself, what is the game plan here? First half, you could see what they were doing. They were absorbing the pressure, make them play sideways. Don't give them, space in the middle. So they were playing sideways. But what a good tactics by Sundowns. You could see in the first game, this is what they've been practicing. Ribeiro tries that cross. He doesn't win. Magesi gets the ball. 3 players coming in to join the player who lost the ball from Vala. Vala pick up Ulenduga, Ribeiro. He this time around, he doesn't rush it. He waits. That player commits the defender, then he picks up Reynas and Reynas score. I still maintain that Reynas, for me, guys, he still need to convince me. I don't think he's a real Sundowns.
But he's scoring so many goals. He's scoring so many goals. Why aren't you convinced, Mar?
Anyone in his position, because you are surrounded by quality players who can, like Abu Ribeiro. Look at that ball he gave him. He's surrounded by quality. OT. I really don't think that player is that good. People are saying he's improved and all of that. What has he improved? If you can, to me, when OT, if you can trap a ball as a professional footballer, and you can't trap a ball, It means you've jumped certain stages because you didn't go through development. You just went to what's happening there?
That's a card. That's a card.
Card.
That's a card. Doesn't he have a yellow?
Modiba.
No, I'm trying to say. No, Obas. That's a card.
Oh, I think they need to sacrifice him. That really disjointed there in the middle of the park between him and Mokwena. They need to put Mkulise to generate more pace from the midfield.
But can I ask you something? Yeah. We're giving Sundowns credit, but the only time where Magesi maybe fell asleep and Sundowns found themselves in a specific situation, they scored. But for the rest of the time, Sundowns has been going wide. They've been crossing the ball, and yes, there were shots to Chipazes, but they haven't been that effective, right? Are we giving them credit for something that maybe was a defensive lapse or a midfield lapse from Magesi?
Are we giving who credit?
Sundowns. Yeah, too much credit. The game broke down. Ribeiro finally found himself in the middle. The one time was able to orchestrate.
Yeah. No, it was coming on OT. You could see. Hence, their goalkeeper to me is the man of the match. It was coming. At any time from there, when he was making those saves, you could see that the goal is coming. I think I like their game plan now. They are pressing Sundowns. They are making it uncomfortable for them to play. That coach is a real good coach. Guys, let's give it to him to reach the final with these players. We don't even know half of these guys. We don't know them. It speaks to the level of coaching and the discipline these guys they have.
Okay.
So yeah, that's about that for me.
Okay, no, Tyler, thank you so much. There's a chance there. Hey, Ribeiro played a ball there. That was almost the most perfect ball I'd seen in South African football. But as it stands, Magesi, one shot, basically, one on target, basically, and then Mamelodi Sundowns, 7 goal attempts. 7 goal attempts that they were able to get, and they finally got their goal, whereas Magesi also got their goal. Now, it goes back to what I was saying. Now I feel, penalty. Now I feel like you guys need to give me my flowers. Please give me my flowers. What did I say at the beginning of the game? Magesi is a suffering team. If Mamelodi Sundowns is to beat Magesi, it's going to be them overwhelming Magesi and getting their goal. So they finally got their goal, right? But how does Magesi play on the counter? It's either they overwhelm your defense with 3v2 or 2v1, but then also the secondary thing is that they play crosses. And crosses are the thing that has been killing. They did it versus Chiefs. They've done it, I believe, between TS Galaxy or Richards Bay, one of those teams. That's what they do when they scored 2 goals versus Pirates, the exact same way, right? What Magesi did well in the first half was crowd the middle and force players wide. So Ribeiro is far more dangerous in a counter down the center because he has the ability to play certain balls. What I don't get about this game is that Ribeiro is going wide and he's picking up places in the wider areas, which makes him that much less dangerous, right? So it's interesting to see this. But look at Magesi, still committing 3 players into a press, which is interesting. I think if they can hang on for the next 5 minutes, this is usually where Sundowns tends to lose their games or lose control of the game. But there's a pasa, Ribeiro, pasa. He's standing right there. That's where they usually lose the game. But also the scary part about Sundowns is that while 65th minute, they tend to lose games because they're trying to push. In a 1-1 game, if Abomkulise come into this game and they bring a little bit of energy, then something else. It could be a whole different story. So I think we're still in for a very interesting game. What I'm liking about Magesi up to this point is that even in the way that they've come out in the second half, highly intense first 15 minutes. Now it's sort of like they're starting to cool down. They wanted a ball. Aye, man. Too far. But play it back. Far post is there. Play it back. Far post. Okay, sorry. Let me bring in, I think that's what I hate about Ribeiro, says Kumpani wants to play and be the hero every time. Hence, I would play Neo Maema. You'll see in the second half if that changes things. But let me welcome Glenn. Glenn, welcome to the show. How are you?
How's it, my brother?
Man, Kimnati, Glenn. 1-1.
Yeah.
Hey, Kubim.
Magesi, Umdagasi. I love this team. I love Magesi.
Yeah.
You see, this formation, this Magesi formation is not complex, ne? But they seem to have an extra man in defense, an extra man in attack, and then you saw their goal from one blind side to another blind side. I don't know how they play this thing, but people are saying overload. There's no one overloading here. They play the ball where there is no man. But you see, I wanted to comment something about converting attacking players into defensive positions, especially when the team plays a position-based football. Yeah. These former attackers tend to be complacent, and more often than not, you find spaces in behind them because they are so confident of going forward and receiving the ball in the other half. But this is a nice game.
So then tell me about Obas. What are you saying about Obas this game? Because he's meant to be essentially the one who's making it easier for those converted players to play well.
You see, the problem with Sundowns is one. You have Marcelo Alendo's doing nothing. I'm going to say it is doing nothing. He's doing nothing for Sundowns, and it's been doing nothing for Sundowns for the past 5 to 6 games. Even against Chiefs, they won, yes, but this guy was doing nothing. So what you need here, you need a ball player, someone who's going to receive the ball under pressure and off pressure. So what was the question? The question was about Obas.
No. Yeah,
so
but Obas.
So Obas cannot shine. So Obas cannot shine because Obas needs to start putting pressure on the attacking half. You saw the yellow card that he got. He was on the other side of the field, which is his wrong position. He's supposed to be behind the two. But how can you be behind the two when someone is so lethargic and is not pressing as high as the team needs to press?
Yeah. So then, Glenn, I want to know, what do these two teams do for the next 26 minutes? Where do they push? Where do they press? How do they approach the game?
You know what? For Magesi to win this game, they're going to need an extra defender. Yeah. Number one. Okay. An extra to support Lindegane Mzava and the partner, because I can see as the game goes on, they are going to get weary and teary. So they need an extra defender just to go. Just to show things up. But for Sundowns now is to get Shalulile more on the ball, to get the Rhinas closer to Shalulile, and for Ribeiro to start playing as a number 10, not as a drifter. Because if you are going to begin to drift, Magesi has the tendency of having an extra defender on the far post. So if you are going to drift, it's going to cause you to cross the ball, and of which it's not going to work. But if you are going to play in front of the defense, it means you can play those penetrative passes. So that's all I can say about Ribeiro. Must start playing as a number 10, not as a drifter.
No, Glenn, thank you so much. I think what's going to be important for Mamelodi Sundowns here, Ribeiro stop being a drifter, as Glenn's saying, but also, can you stretch the defense? So Shalulile makes runs from the inside out, and Reynolds usually makes runs from the outside in. So you have to put them wide because Dino Abrams doesn't defend very well. They're cheating. And if it becomes a 3v3 at the back, where you have to worry about Shalulile coming in and Reynolds coming in as how they normally play, and Ribeiro pulling the strings in the middle, I think that's a better game plan. If you look at where Shalulile is standing right now, he's standing central. which means that one of your wings is dead by default. But then also, where does Reyners run to? Where does Reyners run to? They're crowding each other. They're crowding each other. But anyway, before I let Gustavo in, let me just give my thoughts. I think what I like about MAGESI, and if you watched my preview of this on YouTube, if you watched my preview, I spoke about how something that Sundowns tends to struggle with is a certain physicality, but also they don't face a lot of teams that play crosses. They don't face a lot of teams that are good at finding a player in the box from a cross. And if you look at what MAGESI is really good at, they hit you on the counter, and then they look for that ball. Think about the goals that they've scored versus Pirates. They basically, those dangerous balls that they scored from the headers came from the left-hand side coming in because your defenders don't know where to go at that moment. Right, Chipas does it again. The defenders don't know where to go in that moment. So the same thing happened with Usbisi, I think it was. Usbisi was playing centre-back. The ball came over him when, I think it was Dino, when Dino scored or somebody scored. The ball came over him, and he had a man here and he had a man far post. MAGESI loves to go for that far post. So this is why I think, Keke and Makubu. This is why you need to look out for that type of thing. And I'm expecting MAGESI, man, to try to do that a little bit more. Really wide, whip the ball in. Sundowns doesn't deal with this stuff well, honestly. But anyway, Gustavo.
Sure, OT.
What have you seen? What have you seen?
Yeah, I'm seeing a problem in the Sundowns midfield.
Okay.
They are too disjointed, like you said. This thing of a 6-6 is not working. It's not working. There's no diamond, and whereby we rely more on the diamond to look more balanced with the diamond. Like you said, put Ribeiro in the 10. You cannot have Allende sort of operating in the 10 position. It's too free. It's too free. It's not giving us balance, you know. Then the 6-6, put overs behind Mokwena and Allende. Play Allende and Mokwena, those 2-8s, you know. Put overs in behind and put Ribeiro in the 10. That's what you need in this game. And I'm not seeing. You know, that's why Umaku was able to get those balls. He's able to play, you know. He's able to make his players play. And it's a problem. It's a problem. He's coming in. The Chakwen Morena coming in.
Do you see the subs making a difference? Do you see? Because I see Mayema's getting ready, Litaku's getting ready. What do you think Coach Mangoba is going to try to do here?
I think a player like Allende is going to be pulled. We're adding more creativity. I'm not sure. I just want to make sure. I think a player like Allende will be pulled. Will be adding more to creativity. You know, I think that's what we need at the moment. You know, to sort of free up Lucas. You know, to sort of free up Lucas, and possibly Mayema can give us that 8 positioning. You know, he can play that role. He can play a nice quiet 8. You know, whereby it will give us a balanced game, and we'll try to get Morena in behind as much as we can. We can see now MAGESI are pushing up.
Yeah.
They're pushing up now. They look confident, and now it's time for a player like Morena, a player like Lukaku, to get them behind the line and get goals possibly.
Yeah. Okay. Let me bring in what?
OG.
What's changed? What's changed? What do you think is happening now?
Sundowns looks like MAGESI looks more dominant now. I think with the way they are playing. With Sundowns, there is no one controlling that midfield because, like the other guys are saying, you know, I think it's open to a point where now they're just playing long balls, rely on the second ball. But MAGESI have that extra defender there to make sure that no one gets that second ball. And maybe now with the 3 changes coming in with Lihlaku and Morena, it's speed, and I don't think that's what's needed in this game.
I was gonna ask,
I don't think speed is what's needed. I think you just need to play the ball, because what MAGESI are making sure Sundowns does is to open up the field. Because when you open up the field, you have less touches. You have more time to defend and come back. Like now, Ribeiro is on the side. MAGESI have gotten back. Now they have 3 defenders on Motaung. There was no way you are going to leave there. So speed is not what they need. And maybe Mayema, he might come and control the game,
Is this not what, I spoke about how MAMELODI Sundowns, from about the 60th minute when they start making their subs, they're always going for pace. Is this not something that Sundowns does a lot, and it's just a pattern that Coach Mangoba wants?
So I think what Sundowns have done now under Mangoba, they are predictable.
Okay.
I've seen now that they are way more predictable than they were with Coach Rulani, where you would never know what was going to happen. You would never, even if you knew that, okay, they're going to be playing the piano and shushan, but you never knew how the goal was going to come or how they were going to play. But now it's a thing of, they start off the game with playing the ball from Mudiba's side, with the left-hand side. The ball comes into the midfield. It's then through in the middle to Ribeiro, or not to Shanulile or Reyners. That's how they're playing now, and having Reyners as a wing converting into a striker. But maybe Lukaku can come in and make a difference, and maybe the speed, Magesi won't be able to handle it, but I don't think speed's what's needed. And Magesi as well needed sub to just bring in some more energetic players, maybe get a goal to hold on to the lead and pack the bus after that.
For time, I want to jump in. Here's a question for the comments. We've seen Ribeiro now and going wide and doing all that. Do you think that Sales, with what we saw from him playing in the 10, do you think that Sales could be a better option for a team that's trying to connect in the 10, if that makes sense? So just let me know in the comments where they're attacking, the Baltunga. Can Sales maybe be the 10 that they need for this game? Maybe won't hold it as much as Ribeiro. Maybe we'll play it. I don't know. Let me go to Koran. Koran, hey Mara, Sundowns 1-1 and people are crying in the background. Hey, Ziao. For that.
Let me still Koran's show.
Yeah, because I see there's something here.
Let me quickly disagree with the speakers that I said. I'll attend to Sundowns being predictable on Monday, not today. But I'll deal with that decisively next time, but it's fine. No. I think what we need is speed. We don't need brains now. We need speed. We need sheer power. Because what's happening is, my guess is making a simple mistake of being a bit overconfident. And we need overconfidence. We need someone who's going to have speed, and we need to increase intensity. In the second half, the reason why my guess looks better is because our intensity has dropped. So we need to up the tempo again, So hence I agree with the subs that we need intensity, and they're going to make a difference for me.
Can I ask? Does it not make it? Do you trust a tennis match?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say
I want a tennis match. I believe in a tennis match, because if I want to try and play a team which is increasing intensity and want to hold back, and this team, we know it doesn't need mentions, like I said. So we need to go pound for pound with them, and I like that, going pound for pound with us, so that's what is killing them, that they want to go pound for pound with us. So it's fine. We are going there. Yeah, no, cheers, man. See you after time, and I'll deal with Sundowns being predictable another time on Monday. Remind me, please. Thank you.
Look, okay, this is what I was saying. This is what I mean by tennis match. The more intensity you bring onto the game with more direct people, the more spaces open up. And this is what I meant with Coach Mangoba and the tendency of Sundowns over the past few games is that in the last 30 minutes, they make changes that are upping the intensity, but that makes the game more open. And it's easier to be open when you are beating Royal M3-0 or 4-0, because you know that even if they could score one, Maruma Karens, Nazo, even if you could score one, you are covered because you've done the work in the back. But in a 1-1, does it not become risky, also knowing that Magesi is very clinical when they get the chance. They're not going to get many chances. So it's a risky type of game, if that makes sense. But anyway, it is the 76th minute. Mamelodi Sundowns upping the tempo for sure versus this Magesi team. Magesi is defending for their lives as they normally do. But let's see if they can get a breakaway. Leago, welcome to the show. How are you? Leago, Refumo Capital.
I'm man. You Butlari. Still call me Butlari. It doesn't matter.
How are you, my brother?
No, man. I'm good. I'm good.
I can't corporate account. I can't corporate account, man. But I'm kidding, my brother.
So I was saying, I don't know, can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, okay. I was saying, for me, Sanda, I think, I still think it still needs to be a bit extra careful with the introduction of Mayema. Is technically good. Mayema is technically good when it comes to passing and shooting. So they need to have a solid 6. They need to play with a flat 4 and a solid 6 up in front of their 4. So that he can deal with the number 10 and Neoma in between, so that he does have time to pass. That don't give him enough time on the ball to decide on where to pass and where to shoot. But their confidence can kill them, because now you can start to get tired. They're starting to get tired, and them being tired, it's going to be a problem. And if they go to extra time, they're not going to finish the game. They don't have the enough stamina like what Sundowns has. So they need to now start preserving the energy. Play, just close the positions. Don't move away from your defensive lines, trying to press with speed and intensity. That will get you tired when you're playing with Sundowns, because now the Sundowns are looking to use Morena. Sundowns are looking to use Morena on the other side, with Neo coming in as a holding 10 in a way. So that's what I'm looking at. And the Litlako boy, they want him to play those. There's a way that he shoots on the far post. I don't know if you've seen that. Where
the unreal finish.
Ball to the left foot. Yeah. They introduce him for that. So that's what I'm saying. They need a solid 6 to counter that.
Can I ask, is there a scenario where Sundowns becomes desperate?
I don't think they want to be desperate. I don't think they want to be desperate. Mangoba, it strikes me like that coach that he doesn't want to play as a big team where he looks desperate to score. He wants them to play the model that he told them to play. So they're playing according to their model. Whether it's working or not, they don't want to look desperate. Because once you start being desperate, you start making mistakes. And with a team like Magesi, one mistake, it's done. They'll get one chance and they will bury you and it's over. So that's what I'm saying. They just have to play their game model, hoping they'll get a chance. But my fear in this now, it's Mayema. Mayema is technically good on the feet. So, and the Litlako boy cutting in and using the laces to pass the far post, if I may say. So I think Magesi need to have a solid 6. And I'm scared that Mukoni from Magesi, I think he's having English. Or crampa already. So is cramping already, so that might be a problem, and it's a solid defender. But let's see what's going to happen.
No, Butlari, thank you so much. I almost said Leago. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, guys, 80th minute. Yay. Oh, hey, wena. 80th minute. We are looking at this game. It looks like it's a pound-for-pound game now. We'll see if Magesi can take advantage. It is the last 10 minutes. This is when traditionally you go for it. Magesi has nothing to lose if we're being 100% honest. Sundowns might be the ones that need to do something here. I do love the comment that was made there by Butlari, because Ulusaku, I think, has the type of game and profile. Who's that? The type of game and profile that suits now the game that Sundowns normally plays. Take them wide, Lukaku on this side, Reina's on that side, Ribeiro in the middle, or Mayema, whoever, and play the ball. Play the ball through. This Magesi team is committing people forward. It's 2 men at the back. If you can come out as quickly as possible. If you come out quick, Lukaku on the one side, and then Reina's on the other, I think you can do something here. I think you can do something. Honestly speaking. Now, with Magesi, can we get more crosses? That's all you need to do. More crosses. Makubu will do something there. Look at how he physically is playing. Look at how physically. I think the one thing that these teams don't do is that they don't go physical with the Sundowns defenders in that, oh, what's with the rush, boy? What's with the rush? Kangaga. So they need to create more physical interactions, whether it be long balls up so that it's 1v1, man-on-man, mano-a-mano type thing, but also crossing the ball. Crossing got you your goal. Do it again, far post. I mean, what do you have to lose? But let's see how they're going to play. Sundowns, 82 minutes. Guys. Here we go. Kimang all on the edge of the box who's asking for the ball. Gustavo says, see, now we're back to the diamond. Lulu says at this stage the game is open for anyone. But this is war. Ndumiso says this is the final I ordered. People are saying 5-0. Yeah, 5-0. 5-1. Now they're calling me stupid in my thing when I was speaking about how I don't think this game will be. I still believe Sundowns will win, but it's not going to be as straightforward as people are making it out to be. You know, so we'll see. This match is interesting, says Blessing. Magesi, Idorisesa Ngavatu. I could Let's see what happens. People said they were winning for. People said 4-0, 5-0, 5-1, 7. Yeah, that's what people were saying. I'll ask again, if this goes to penalties, who do you favor to win? If it goes to penalties, I'd probably still say Sundowns. Purely off of Williams, to be honest with you. I'd probably still say Sundowns. But I also, funny enough, I feel as though the longer this game goes, the more it favors Imakesi. The longer this game goes. Oh, unzima. Guys, kupa the flowers attack, guys. From 60, what did I say from 65th minute when Sundowns makes its first sub? They lose control. They start doing very weird things and they allow the other teams to get in. This is where Polokwane City hurt them, for example. Oh, way. But Orlando Magesi, Bafana is tired now, says Papa Khosi. Kumkani says South Americans will miss. Silas says Chipezeze. Kumkani says Magesi will win great penalties. Orlando Magesi. People, Orlando Magesi. Naki kupa Chipezeze moment. Chipezeze kimo hate. Kyozwane, guys. Kyozwane. Possibly a guy who could have changed this game. I feel like Sales, guys. I know. I feel like Sales. A Sales number 10 performance. The way Sales was playing that 10 in that other game. That's what you need. Oh, set piece. Set piece Magesi. Set piece Magesi. I'm still waiting to see 5 goals. Yeah, no, currently the other team is using Magesi to win. Yes, I say how the pre-match analysis things are looking. Kumkani, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna read it now. Actually, if this is how they'll play in the Champions League, Marataila, they could in the Champions League. I'm saying Chipazenze might win the game on penalties for Magesi. Yay. How's the hour, Mos? Let's see. Corner Magesi, 86 minutes. Can they do something here? Oh. I said, what did I say? Yeah. I set piece. Dino Abrams. 2-1. Oh gosh. But Coach Mangoba has never beat Coach Larson. Coach Mangoba has never beat Coach Larson.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. I no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
Yo. 10:04. Oh. Eyes the hour, guys. Eyes the hour, guys. Sundowns fans, eyes the hour. Huh?
Sisekake. We're in big trouble. Nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
Wait, I need to find them.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
Yo, guys. What just happened? Marcus.
Bring the bus. Bring the double bus.
You just try to park the bus.
Go there and park the bus.
Park the bus. Park the bus.
Park the bus.
They're going for another one. These guys want to go for another one.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Oh, Father God, send help. It's tough. Oh, Father God, send help. It's tough. Yo. I'm shocked. Ganti bafana iyashaya. No, I'm kidding. 2-1, 88 minutes. Mamelodi Sundowns probably has 5 minutes to try and get something from this game. Or else now we're going to know that it wasn't Pirates all along. It was finals. Msabe.
I know, man.
Msabe.
I'm just here to say, fuck Kugesi.
Ha.
Ithini konje le ngoma uthi? Ithini? Namuhla kudiwa vanhu. Namuhla kudiwa vanhu. Mara uthi, Sundowns ngathi korile.
Ay kora. Ithambile.
No, mina ngijabulile uthi usoweto giant lana man. I-account yami bayihekile. Mara hayi ngikhona njengoba
unlucky. Yeah. Unlucky, but
yeah. Because I saw iMagesi mayidlala ukuthi mabadlala ibhola badlala like i-mentality yabo sharp yabo. Abanandaba ukuthi Sundowns iyalithinta i-possession what. No. Badlala lento abayidlalayo bayamaka and they go forward. Abanasikhathi sokuthi bashaya amaphasa anjani yabo. They go forward and ilentuzana babiza ngalento le i-discipline ngithanda kakhulu.
Yeah.
Because they do what they know. They don't do izinto abangazazi. I-set piece into yabo vele. Bangikhumbuza i-Kaizer Chiefs nto.
Yeah. Oh, nazo ayiziyawa guys, ziyawa. Soweto anguzwa. Something's happening. But it's fine.
What do you expect?
Okay. No, because I can't hear you properly. Let me bring you to Smooth. So you must come back, my Soweto chat. Smoother. Ha.
Show OT. Hey, I'm the
3 minutes.
2 minutes. My case are taking it. And we are happy as the GNU since they called us that. Yeah, as for the coach, hey,
yeah.
If a player dribbles in my team, I take you out. No, you can't say such. Look now, your players don't dribble, still they're losing.
Yeah.
But they don't dribble. You see, it makes no difference. At the end of the day, the results matter. We see now they're trying to put sales, Sales.
Yeah.
I'm by the side. I'm there by the side. I'm busy screaming. No bounce.
Guys.
And OT, I'd like to thank you, OT. You predicted this. You said Sundowns, they always lose it in the last minute, the last 5 minutes. This is what happened. If you look at them, they're not picking players. They're just blocking when the ball is. No one is picking players. It's only 2 or 3 players like Keka and Mvala, but some are not picking players. And then that's how the goal came.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And besides that,
Magesi before the game ends.
Okay, okay. For time, let me see who's here. Wait, let me see who's here. Austin Tabi.
Don't know where Magesi can why
And I'd like to say, OT, Austin Tabi predicted this goal. She said it's going to be a 2-1 to Magesi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look at it now. Look at it now.
Yo. Mara Austin Tabi, bafana.
Hey, Magesi support to guys today. They deserve this. The whole South Africa in the support of Magesi. Give first clap out my Pirates and my Chiefs. Against Sundowns. I halala Magesi, man. Halala.
Let me bring it to Maronza. Tuti lente final at seno. Mangafika final Sundowns yashaywa.
Ngathi nguwe groupini. I'm the first person in groupini who's a friend of Magesi. I'm the first person.
Yeah.
Groupini, the every day. We asked now OT.
Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told everybody groupini. I said Magesi is going to take this one. There's no way that team, bro. They have a different dimension the way they're playing. The character is different.
Yeah.
There's one thing about football. Football is all about confidence. Football is about confidence. Football is about how you prepare yourself mentally.
Yeah.
Physical is another story, but mentally and the confidence. That team play against Chiefs.
Yeah.
They scored 2 goals. Yes, they drew that game. But from there you could see that there's a different character within that team. They play against Pirates. I was in the stadium, Chief. I was halftime where we're all sweating. So I'm still saying, yes, this seems like a problem in South African football is one, OT. Now Magesi is up there.
Yeah.
Next season we'll never see them again. That's the boring part about this. I wish it can be a continuous thing so that we can have teams like this. All over, including Chiefs, including everybody, because competition is too high. I'm not celebrating that Sundowns as one, but I'm celebrating that a small team come from LFD, come in the PSL, be the biggest Pirates, which is one of the growing team. Let me put it that way in the league, right? They came and drew with Chiefs, which are redeeming themselves. They came and beat Sundowns, which is the best team in SA. Let's be honest. I told you. Yeah,
Tinaba was too gile ku Facebook, but it's okay. Baronza, for time's sake, sizoyiphula kahle Monday. Mina bangithukile, but it's fine. Let me see who's here, guys. For the next, I'm gonna let in 10 people. Everybody's gonna get a minute, please, guys. A minute. I can't stay too long, but just to confirm, Magesi FC has beaten Mamelodi Sundowns 2-1 in the Carling Black Label Knockout Cup. Clinton Larson has done it again. He did it in 2012. He's beaten Sundowns in 2015, I believe it was. He's done it again. And this is a run that included beating the Cup Kings of South Africa, Orlando Pirates 3-2 in the first game, and beating Sundowns. I told you guys, this is a team that suffers. It's going to be a fight between a suffering team and a team that's usually hunting. Who's going to be the most? So, hey guys, oh, you want the sounds? Hey guys. Hey guys.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. Hayi no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
Man of the match! Man of the match! 4 games, 4 men of the matches. Agent.
Lulu, I told you but you need cleansing, Lulu, but I'll come back to you. No, man. I think let me first apologize to Masandawana. I think sometimes I forget these things that I'm not supposed to share my feelings.
I knew it. I told you. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
I forget. I forget sometimes. So let me apologize. No, but in the second half, the better team came, and as I told you, during the first goal, this team doesn't need chances. They just need 2 chances. Let's go 2 goals. How many chances do we have? Many. You know, so I think the team that deserved it, that pitched up in the second half, deserved it. And I'm happy for them actually. I don't have jealousy over them. I think they deserved it. It was a good game. So it is what it is. And let me give this warning. As the brigadiers now in charge, the defense force is back.
Oh,
I have to put in on my regalia because I know what is coming.
I saw a shot of Fleming. That's what I'm gonna say.
The thing is, OT.
But
There's a
after
coach
minutes,
somewhere who didn't win any local cup in South Africa for 2 years. They shouldn't tell us about anything about that guy. He failed. Let Mangoba fail. So please leave Mangoba alone. We lost this team, we lost this cup, and Mina coming, and we continue, Shem. And kudos to Mangoba for getting us to the final. Thank you.
Lulu, yazi uSundowns ku final. Lulu,
Mr. Agent, please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I didn't see this one coming, Mr. OT. This is Magesi, the team of miracles. Yes, first half they were a bit shaky, but second half, they gave it all, man. They gave it all, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thanks Magesi for fixing the country. I'm very happy, Mr. OT. I feel good. Nana. So good. I am very happy, Mr. OT. Very happy.
But the Sundowns didn't update the meter box.
You see? And the deadline is tomorrow.
Okay, Lulu, guys, the minute, let me go to Montana. Hey, Montana.
Hey, OT! I'm lost with words. I'm lost with words. I've been telling you guys that the matches are won. The matches are won on the field. Not by paper. I've said on that live, I was with Sundowns fans. They were attacking me. I told you guys, because Sundowns has been like that. That's why they are doing well on the league, but they are failing on the cups. It's been like that since the Ronsman's Cup days. Sundowns has never been a cup kings. Never. Because Sundowns, they're good on playing those matches. 1 match, 2 match, 2, 3 match, but those cup finals, they never make it. Because Sundowns, in this by paper, when I saw the squad, I gave them 2-0, 3-0. But when I saw Marcus play, I knew. And Sundowns, they went on that match, already won. I'm sure the t-shirts were already
printed.
Were already Yeah, printed everything. But Magesi, they pulled their socks out. Their heart they wore their heart on the sleeve. That's what you call soldiers.
Yeah.
Those guys, there should be a holiday today. The history has been made. I'm very happy. It's like I even forget that Kaizer Chiefs have been won the cup for 10 years. If Magesi win, Kaizer Chiefs won.
No,
they beat Pirates, our enemies, and they beat Pirates when OT on the first game. Now they nailed it to Sundowns. Oh, I am super happy. Thank you, thank you, OT.
Thank you, Montana. Let me just let me just do this.
Ziyakhala in loudspeaker and I khona into off.
Khona into off.
Hayi no khona into off.
Khona into off, man.
Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
Thandazane nonke lemini yeza. Oh yes, mama, yeza nawe. Thandazane nonke lemini. Oh tanine nana. Mr. OT.
Hey man, what am I good so?
Yazi, I only watched 1 minute of the game, and the Lord spoke to me. The Lord spoke to me. I'm busy. The only time I watched the game was when Reina scored.
Yeah.
If you want something good, le game. Azange ibuke le game. Google. I can't even get into overthinking because amasongo awukhulumela athi mawufuna ukuminya ungangena ku overthinking ungabheki igame at all because wayibheka izokora Sundowns njengoba Pastor Enigma athi I looked at him and then he saw me and then when I came to him he opened my eyes and I said Jesus and then he closed his eyes and then he opened my eyes because I said Jesus. So now me, he took me on the game. I said, Jesus. Sundowns. You know why? Because I said, Jesus. Paparia football. I know them for Mr. OT. So it has your Monday.
Okay. I think he looked at me and he closed my eyes. Chambe, he looked at me. And he looked at Magesi and he closed Sundowns' eyes. What's going on?
Ukota akafuni Sundowns iwine. Mina Mr.
Nimenzeni uGod, nimenzeni.
Ngitshela ivar mina Mr. Uthi le game ngingayi business idea applying ngabi. I'm starting a Shalulile hate club. Ngicela ningisupporteni bafethu to support black businesses. Ngizoyivula le page la kaShalulile where we hating on Shalulile the whole day. Please support black businesses bafethu ngicela ningixhaseni ngikwazi ukufida abantwana bami nomndeni wami ngibeke isinkwe etafuleni. Yeah, I'm not even heartbroken. I feel numb, Oti. I feel numb. Numb. The best team won. Best ngekho namhlanje besifile namhlanje.
Yeah.
What a lackluster performance. I'm so disgusted actually. I'm disgusted at the lackluster performance. Yeah, man, lentole of us not taking our chances, thinking that Parnapas Khanye is going to come out of the clouds and give us the goal. I span land. If you don't take your chances, you don't win games. We had plenty of chances to win this game, and we didn't take them. So, well done, Magesi and Clincini. Your record against Mangoba continues. Yeah, man, uphelele silungu othia celebrate because intercourse manje abo bombastic abasekho manje uthi. Yeah, no, the clock is ticking for Mangoba. The clock is ticking.
Hey, I feel for him.
Flemingburg lapaya kuma stands.
I stand with it, but they had a picture of Fleming. They showed Fleming, but it's fine.
The clock is ticking. The clock is ticking.
No, we're going to look at it properly Monday. Glenn, you've got a minute, Glenn. 2-1, Glenn. 2-1, Glenn. 2-1.
Why vetela ya orosela mango.
Yeah.
Front Nachi ashu ya mo TV Nachi. Nachi. Big lips.
Obana le thabile.
He'll kiss the trophies goodbye.
Hey man.
Lo, Abona. Plus one unemployed person mangoba mngithi plus one. I blind run from the first goal was a blind run. The second goal was a blind run. This strategy, I don't know if it's planned or it's something that occurs during the game. Hey, these things of them playing on the blind runs. I'm telling you.
Hi, okay.
Nachi.
Mara. All I want to say before Kenya Siege, all I want to say is Pirates has lost to Magesi, Sundowns has lost to Magesi. There's a team here, man.
CAF Champions. But this is a big team. This is what we call a big team. Magesi is a big team.
There's a team here. That's true, but it's fine. Let me bring you to Siege. Siege.
Bathi mina phezulu, why phezulu kubaneka? It's lightning outside. Why niphakamisa mina phezulu? Izawuchoka kumbani. Electricity and fingers up don't go together. They don't understand this thing. If the electricity can shock Amatambo, the bones, why you are busy putting up sky's the limit? You know what, Mr. Oti? I knew they are going to lose. I saw Umvala modeling for Macams. Which one is this one? Justin Agumvala, Ultimate pants, the platform shoes. That Masawliwa, Mr. Oti. Agumvala ehleli phaya. Yajima. Uchipazes is training. Umvala is sitting there, one foot on the chair, one hand on the cheek. He's looking at the camera. Ufake makeup. That Ufake makeup, win, and go to the field and expect to win.
Oh my gosh.
Magesi has fixed the country. Magesi. Why do you think that we don't have load shedding anymore, Mr. Oti? When last did you hear load shedding? Magesi is intelligent country wonke. Mr. Oti, we used to have an orange app that used to tell us when the electricity is coming in and off. I don't know. No more. Siphethe umbani, the original electricity. Umagesi, ugesi ubuso.
No way,
guys.
For time, future, for time.
Oh, yes, you know what, Mr. Oti? Even if I could wake up, my bank balance is zero, I would still be laughing.
Oh, but for time, let me bring in new Hausa. Ubawi kwale Hausa.
I go. What do I see after that? What do I see after that?
Macam's advert. You guys, Maras.
Oh, guys. Multiple streams of income. I go. But otherwise, Mr. Oti.
No.
I'm telling someone here, I'm watching the game with my old man.
Yeah.
And, before the corner, the corner kick, I said, Ronan Williams is left open.
Yeah.
Ronan Williams is left open. I looked down at the City game. Heads up, 2-1. I was like, yeah, no. This is it. Malume Kuto, please find me accommodation. We're going to leave the trophy. It's finished, this thing at Sundowns. Find me accommodation. I'm coming to Esgodin. We're going to lift the first Betway premiership because it's over.
Yeah.
I'm calling it now, Oti. I am calling it now. it's over.
Even.
You know what? You know, I don't want to get into the technical stuff of it. We'll do that on Monday.
Yeah.
But as a happy fan, you know, seeing Sundowns lose, guys, we're gonna sleep so peaceful tonight. It's gonna be so peaceful. And Mr. Oti, this thing of you saying that there's one team. Listen, you know, I'm looking at the log.
Yeah.
This team is the A is number 8. You know, they're saying that collect points with the big teams.
Yeah.
You know, and then you will struggle with those around you. So I'm looking at Magesi. Magesi Chiefs almost same position. So we're not stressed about that draw. Magesi Chiefs is now friends of Magesi, the same level. We are on the same level. Come on.
Yeah, we took a cup. We took a cup from Sundowns last week. Oh, 2 cup losses in 2 weeks, man.
Back to back. Mr. Uti, you know what? Come join us at the top. These guys are not serious anymore.
No, how's that? We'll break it down properly on Monday, guys. Monday. If you have not followed, please follow. The normal show is Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Monday, we're going to break it down properly, tactically, and all of that other stuff. Okay, this is what I want to say. To close, this is all I want to say. I told you guys at the beginning of this game that it was going to be a game that's going to be who's going to suffer better and who's going to hunt better. Magesi does this. Magesi in their last 3 games have not been the best team on the pitch. They've scored against the run of play. They've come out and they've shown a lot of heart. I repeat, so you do 4-2-3-1, just win the game. That is what Magesi has shown us. They went down 1-0. The whole week we've been hearing about 5-0 and this team's going to be swept aside 5-7, over 4.5, But we forget that this is the Magesi team that has beaten the Pirates. That squeaked past TS Galaxy and Richards Bay to get here. This Magesi team doesn't need 7 shots. They just need 2. I said at the beginning of the game that when you look at Magesi, they just need 2 chances and they'll score the 2 chances. And Chipazeze will take care of the rest at the back. Chipazeze made save after save after save after save today. And that is how Magesi has been playing these games. Sundowns, second half. What did I say? If you get to the 60th, 65th minute and you can be sitting on a draw, that's where they lose it. Because instead of controlling the game and bringing on subs that can control the game, Coach Mangoba wants to keep going. I'm not against this team. What are the crosses? One cross, two a cross and a corner took this away from them. So guys, that was the Carling Black Label Cup final. Everybody's very happy, but I think to Magesi, well done. To Mamelodi Sundowns, there are things that Sundowns needs to fix this season. And if they don't fix these things, Hashem, it's going to be lit. They're going to find a lot of issues. This one, when you attack them, you can win. This one, when you attack them late, you can do something here. But anyway, that's my cue to close it. Guys, please follow if you have not followed. My thoughts will be out on YouTube in an hour and a half. So it'll be out on YouTube. I'll tell you exactly how I'm feeling about this game and break it down myself. Monday, I'm going to call you guys again 7 p.m. We're going to have a family meeting and we're going to sit together and we're going to speak about what we've seen properly. For now, Shem, hey, maybe they must call Hugo Bruce. Guys, I'll see you then Monday.